Next video is called How to Cook Christmas Dinner for an Alien.
Hello there. Today, I'm going to show you how to make a twist on a traditional Christmas dinner. So I'm sure since the Galactic grouping, many of you now have off-world friends or even family. And I'm going to show you how to make a Christmas dinner that will make your extraterrestrial friends feel right at home. So let's start with the centerpiece of our roast. This flesh nut, which is from the flesh trees of planet Derma. I guess you could call this a nut roast. Except you probably shouldn't, because this is definitely not vegetarian. But it is from a tree? Anyway, we need the insides of the nut. So first, we have to open it. So start by pulling its lips back to reveal the teeth of the nut. What a lovely smile this nut has.
Wow.
You'll need a blunt instrument like the handle
Definitely
of a spoon to
gonna
wedge between the teeth and
get
leave
his
open the jaw.
hand bitten off, it seems like. Apparently not.
Lovely. Now you need some good scissors to cut the tendrils and open the jaws properly. So here we have the insides of the nut, but this still isn't the part we want. We no longer need the outer shell anymore, so we can get rid of this. So get your hands in there and pull this bit out of the shell. So I guess you'd call this the seed or the stone of the nut, but we actually want what's inside this. However, at the moment, the insides are incredibly poisonous, so we need to neutralize the poison. It's quite simple to do this. You just pour in a small amount of watered down ketchup into the feeding hole, and then wait for the reaction to take place. So once it's finished bubbling, the inside should be safe to touch. And eat, I guess. So take your scissors again, and cut this outer skin all the way around, off of the flesh inside, and peel the skin away. So here at last, we have the inside part of the flesh nut that we actually eat. Look at all those tasty tendrils. So in terms of preparation, first, preheat your oven to 180 degrees fan. Then take a baking tray and oil it well, using olive or vegetable oil. Then lightly season your nut with salt and black pepper. And then, you're ready to pop it in the oven for an hour and a half. You'll know when it's done because when you stick a needle in it, it won't scream. So whilst that's cooking, let's prepare the rest of the roast. So take your potato, and we're looking for a very specific potato with a breather hole like this one.
Okay.
So start to peel the skin off like you normally would.
Okay.
As what we're after is on the inside. And as you peel the potato away, you reveal exactly what we're looking for. Lovely. There's a particular space parasite that lives inside an earth potato.
Okay.
It tastes just delicious when roasted.
All right.
Perfect. So pull this free of the potato, which you can now discard. Now it can't actually survive outside the potato, so we don't need to do anything
Maybe good.
We just sprinkle on some chili flakes and add it to another well-oiled baking tray. So these only take 40 minutes in the oven, so try and time it so they're ready for when the nut comes out. Also, make sure you get the 7-leg variety like this one, as apparently eating one with 8 legs will liquefy your bladder. So next, we have a rather interesting vegetable, which I like to call the human hand vegetable. It's actually a complete coincidence that it looks like a human hand, and aliens have been eating it for centuries before they even came into contact with a human. They actually call it a schlump. Anyway, turn it over and you'll see the part of the vegetable we want, this fleshy bulb, which we then tear out with our fingers. You can then discard this hand-shaped vegetable skin as it isn't needed anymore. I like to nestle a piece of unpeeled garlic into the fleshy roots, as this adds a little bit of extra flavour. And just pop this on another well-oiled baking tray. And these only take 20 minutes at 180. And finally, we have the spore sprouts. So take one and peel off a few of the outer leaves.
Okay.
Then stand back. They will begin to scream, but be careful not to let them do it for too long, as they will release spores that will embed themselves in your eardrums. So to stop it screaming, you just... That's better. Now you just scoop them up and serve them raw. There's no need to cook these, and now just remove your protective earbuds. Oh no. So once everything is cooked, just carve up the insides of the flesh nut and serve.
Just gonna brush past that?
A plate of delicious roast flesh nut. It's about time to
Is
give
he
this
just
a
gonna be
little
like
taste, I think.
mutated or something? Oh, it looks like he's fine now.
Lovely. Now all your alien friends will feel completely at home at Christmas. Hi there. As you well know, it's nearly Christmas, the most magical time of the year.
Wow.
Christmas. So, in celebration of Christmas, I've lovingly
Was that it? Okay. Definitely unique. uh, I'll give this video probably an 8 out of 10. It seems pretty high, but honestly, there wasn't really anything much wrong with it. It was pretty creative, so yeah, that's my rating.